we are going to show you a brand new character, but you're going to have to give us another minute, because before we do that, I would like to introduce you all to the Carousel, a product that we are going to be selling in the future. This is a mock-up of it. This is every single experimental character that is currently out there for Blood on the Clocktower. It's something that you're going to be able to buy. This is a mock-up of it, so the packaging might not look exactly like this. This mock-up simulates what the cellophane looks like, so it's not going to be covered in weird white lines. That's art. But yeah, this is the Carousel. Say hello to it. We don't know when it's going to be ready. We don't know how much it's going to cost. We don't know when you're going to be able to pre-order it, but it exists, or at least is going to, and it's going off to the factory. So the Carousel. I hope you enjoy the Carousel. It's the thing that everyone has been asking us, when can they get it, for the last 3.5 years. Well, here we go. It's coming. Right. Finally, we are onto this character. This is the final character that we are going to be releasing for quite some time. And it is a doozy. It's really the headline act of this whole thing. But before I release that, I just want to say one more thing. This character is like an assault rifle, in which, if you are a responsible owner of it, you can have a whale of a time. But also, it's a very dangerous character, and if you don't wield it properly, you can cause people to have a bad time. I, to some degree, opposed the release of this character because I was concerned about how complicated it is. I'm not saying this because I don't want you to use it. It's actually my favourite character in the whole of Blood on the Clocktower. I love it, and I'm really glad that I can say out loud now that this is my favourite character when people ask me. But it's a doozy, so brace yourself. It's a minion. It's the Wizard. The Wizard's ability reads, once per game, choose to make a wish. If granted, it might have a price and leave a clue to its nature. This character. So, the Wizard approaches you as the storyteller and makes a wish. You accept the wish by saying, your wish is my command, and then you implement the wish. However, it might have a price, and it might leave a clue to its nature. Now, that is a very vague term, but it's the most fun thing about it, because it's effectively a monkey's paw scenario. You come up with a price, and you come up with a clue that it leaves to its nature. The price doesn't necessarily need to be the clue. In fact, it probably shouldn't be the clue in most situations. Do you know what? We've got an expert here. I'm going to let Jams explain all of this to you. Go for it, Jams.
Thanks, Ben. So, yes, the Wizard is one of the most game-breaking, insane characters that we have ever created. It is, as you said, very much an experienced player only, and we cannot emphasize this enough, experienced player only character. The Wizard needs to be treated with extreme caution and care, because just by its nature as a character, it might lead to games that are very unbalanced. I think more broadly and more importantly, lead to games where just the expectations that your players have going into the game are not consistent with what they would expect going into the average game of Blood on the Clocktower. And part of this is just due to the nature of the character. As we said, as Ben has said, one of the best parts about the Wizard is that you can balance it as the storyteller by making this clue and this price to what the wish is, leaving those as tools that the good team has to identify what's going on with the Wizard. But the counterpoint to that is that the Wizard is going to come up to you at some point in the game, make their wish, and then you as the storyteller, if you had a week or even a couple of hours to figure out what you were going to do to balance that out, you could probably run an extremely balanced game. You don't have that. You have like 2 minutes to sit there and go, okay, the Wizard has just asked for this. What do I do? And so within a very, very small amount of time, you as the storyteller are going to have to make a call on how you're going to keep the game fun and keep the game balanced for everyone in it, while still honoring what the Wizard wants to happen in the game, and making the game something that the players are going to, at the end of the game, go, we had fun. We had a really good time playing this crazy game with this crazy character and this crazy thing that happened. So you do want to be really thoughtful when you're running Wizard games. What also happens with the Wizard is that you not only need to be familiar with every character on your script, but you really, in practice as a storyteller, need to be comfortable and familiar running every single character in the game. Because if you're not, and then your Wizard comes up to you and says, hey, I would like to wish that off-script ability that you've never heard of is now in the game, all of a sudden you're in a position as the storyteller where you need to learn how to run that character in the next 30 seconds so that you can put it in the game for that wizard. So the wizard is a very, very open-ended character. We intentionally didn't want to come out and say, here's a bunch of examples of things that wizards have wished for or things that wizards can do. So we're just going to do one example to demonstrate kind of what a price for a wish and what a clue can a wish for a wish can look like. A couple weeks ago, I was running wizard games and we had a wizard who came up to me and he said, I wish that we could have more minion abilities. And he actually started by saying, I was going to wish for more minions, but then I realized if I wished for more minions, you might just make a bunch of good people minions. And I don't think I want a bunch of good minions. I want more minion abilities to help the evil team. And so I stood there and I thought, okay, this is useful. Also, I need to now stand here and not look like I'm deep in thought trying to figure out what the wizard price and the wizard clue are going to be, because if that's visibly obvious, then everyone's going to know that the person who just left is the wizard. So I kind of had to go pretend I was like looking at the grim deep in thought. And I basically thought to myself, okay, we're going to have more minion abilities in this game. Well, if the evil team controlled those minion abilities, then that would be really, really powerful for the evil team, maybe too powerful. So instead of having the evil players control those additional minion abilities, I thought, okay, maybe I as the storyteller can control them. So that's the price. The wish is that there are going to be more minion abilities in the game. The price is that those minion abilities are not going to be controlled by evil players. They're going to be controlled by the storyteller, so they won't be too overpowered. And then as a clue, which I deeply, deeply loved, I decided I was going to just announce whenever one of these extra minion abilities would be used. So we're playing a normal game. First day, it's pretty standard game of Clocktower. There's no witch on the script. And then in the middle of the second night of the game, I said, I would like to announce that Alex has been chosen by the witch. And everyone immediately was like, oh boy, something's happening in this game. What's going on? Then the next day, players spent a ton of time talking about, like, should Alex nominate? Should he not nominate? What are we going to do? On following days, we had an announcement that Kyle and Vivian had been selected by the Harpy. We had another announcement that Alan had been targeted by the Pit Hag on a different night. And just by making those announcements, leaving that clue, players knew something's going on. There's something weird where minion abilities seem to be happening or affecting the game in some way, but they didn't know to what extent. They didn't know who was controlling them. And most importantly, it took up so much space. The good team spent so much time talking about these minion abilities and trying to figure out what was going on that they did not spend a lot of time talking about who the demon was. This is one of the biggest things we've noticed for players with the wizard, that you basically have to make a choice. Do we want to figure out what's going on with this weird ability that's happening, or do we want to try and figure out who the demon is? It's rare that you have the time to do both. And so as a player, you'll want to be intentional about how you spend your time in a wizard game and how you lean into what's fun that's happening, while also recognizing that you are still playing a game of Blood on the Clocktower, even if it feels quite different to any other game of Clocktower that you've ever played. So this is a very open-ended character. I've been working with Steven, our game designer, to put together a guide for storytellers. That will be up on all of the wiki and I think on our social media and all of those places once that's completed. He's been in India, so it's been, and with the holidays, we're getting that sorted together for you. But in the meantime, we really hope that you treat the wizard with extreme care, have fun with it, but also recognize that having a really good time with it is going to take time and it's going to take practice, both on behalf of your storyteller and on behalf of your players. So awesome character, crazy character. The only other thing that I think is worth mentioning for now is just that the wizard wish is not something that's tied to the wizard specifically as a player. So if there is a wizard in the game, once they make their wish, that wish is just part of the game from that point on. So even if the wizard dies, the effects of their wish still stay in play. If the wizard says, I wish that the clock hand runs backwards, great. Now the clock hand runs backwards. If the wizard dies, it still runs backwards. That wish is just part of the game rules from that point forward. So there are no restrictions to what you can wish. You can break the rules with it, and that will just change the game for the rest of that game. That's the wizard. Ben, should we do it? Should we run a game?
We should, but I think first you should probably address, because there's been a few questions in chat, and I think a lot of them can be answered by you just running through the fact that it says, if granted. Can you just tell us about that if?
Yes, the most important thing of all. So obviously, because the wizard can wish for anything at all, they might wish for something incredibly unbalanced. And if they do, you should still probably grant that as the storyteller. Steven I have on record saying, I will always accept the wizard's wish. The difference is that if your wish is so game-breakingly strong that it would be totally unfair for the entire good team, the price of that wish is going to be extremely devastating to either the evil team and or the wizard specifically. Steve's go-to is if the wizard wish is so game-breakingly strong that it would just win the game instantly for the evil team, great. The price is that the wizard turns good. So if you're the wizard and you wish, like I wish that the evil team won the game in the next 5 minutes, just on the spot. Okay, cool, you're good now. Good luck convincing the good team that that they have to kill the demon who you know who it is, but you're just going to say, hey, I have to kill this person right now. So you do have to really consider that with wishes, like you should accept basically any wish that's made, but you also don't have to accept it right off the bat. You can have a back and forth with that player. You can say to them, okay, this is the wish you want to make. My initial thought is that this is how I would treat that wish, and this is what I would do to make that balanced and fair. If, knowing that, you still want to make this wish, cool, we've had that conversation, but it doesn't just have to be the wizard coming up to the storyteller and saying, this is exactly what I want to do. Goodbye. I'm going to go talk to other people while you deal with the consequences of what I've done. It's very much a back and forth. It can be an ongoing conversation that you have with this wizard, which relatedly is why it's really, really good to have the wizard on the script with other characters that are good and would visit the storyteller and spend a long time with the storyteller during the day. You see on this script, we've got a savant, we've got a fisherman, we've got an amnesiac, we've got a cannibal. These are all characters that have reasons to go and spend an extended amount of time talking to the storyteller during the day. And so that wizard will have a lot more cover to have that longer conversation if you have characters like this on the script as well.
Okay, we could talk about this character for the next hour and 45 minutes and we still wouldn't cover everything. I am just fighting the urge to tell you guys my war stories from we've been playtesting this character since long before the game came out. I've got so many fun wizard stories, and it's why it's my favorite character. But I think the best thing that we can do right now, and I really don't want to influence what you guys do with the wizard, because the most fun thing about this character is all the creative curveballs it throws. So I think we just go straight ahead and run a game. This is normally the bit where I talk about whether or not we should put the wizard in. We're putting the fucking wizard in! It's going in the bag! There's no question about it. We are having the wizard in the game. Hopefully we have more than one wizard if things go well. Let's select some characters. Okay, wizard. Done. Everyone gets wizard. What? So we can't have a Kazali. I think we want this. I have never wanted a game.
Real. If we had a Kazali, they would pick a wizard.
Yeah, they definitely would.
Can you imagine being the person who got the Kazali token and was like,
"Oh my god,
and a poisoner."
That's true. We should do you know what? We should put a Kazali in.
No, don't.
Let's go imp wizard, because I really want that wizard to. I would be devastated if this is one of those games where the wizard gets executed before they do something. Although but
the thing is, the wizard can just make. So this is actually.
Well, that's what I was about to say. They can just go talk to us and have a very out there wizard wish, but still, we want this game to go the distance. So I think probably imp and wizard, and I guess maybe if we just put a poisoner in there, just keep things nice. And mind you, the Serenovus might have some confusion.
I think poisoner is nice because it's the one that the wizard is least likely to replicate. Just thinking about the things that I've seen wizards do, wizards love to do things that are sort of big and loud. And if we have a Serenovus and a wizard, then immediately everyone in this game is going to know, okay, well, there's no boffin. And so that means anyone with a confirmable ability must have that ability. Whereas with Poisoner, I think there's a lot more of like, someone could be Sarah Locke, there could be a boffin out there. We don't actually know. What we do know, presumably, is that there's a wizard, just because of how that went. Oh, I forgot. I brought my wizard wand. These are from China.
Look.
They have little puck faces.
Do you want to show us that again? Because I was actually on the character selection screen.
Oh, yeah. It's, there we go. It's a little puck face.
Look at him. He's adorable.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go.
He's got that look that cats have where it's like, why are you doing this to me?
I know. Who goes there?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go with. We want some. I really want that Plague Doctor because the
Plague
Boffin.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, because then we can have a second wizard.
Yeah. So let's go Plague Doctor Mutant. Because that'll. So
okay.
That's a pretty strong evil team and some pretty grim outsiders. So I think we need to give them the means to fight it. So let's have a steward. Let's have a cannibal. Let's have an empath. Probably farmer I think would be quite good.
I would love a fisherman, actually.
Yeah, we could throw a fisherman in there.
Fisherman's been great. Savant could be good. I do think one of the things I like to think about with Wizard is when you're setting up the game, a lot of Wizards will have wishes that work really well for specific character types. I remember specifically when we were testing, we had a game where the Wizard made a wish that impacted who was targeting other people in the
Right.
night, but then there were no good players that targeted anyone because it was like just a fortune teller and they died really early. And so their wish really didn't do much. And so I think when you have different characters that are doing different types of things, it gives the evil team a lot more to play with what that wish is going to be.
Okay, well, I've thrown in an amnesiac and a fortune teller because I think the amnesiac adds in a bit of it, and we really want. I think actually we'll get rid of that fortune teller and get a savant because we want multiple people to come and approach us during the day, don't we? Okay, cool. I'm going to pass these out.
Alrighty.
Okay, we've got Wizard Bort.
Excellent.
Bort is of all the people in this room. Bort is the name that least sounds like a wizard to me. So that means you can go. I've never in any literature would I imagine a sorcerer or wizard called Bort. Unless he's like a dim apprentice or something.
That's like Monty Python vibes when they meet the wizard and he's like, "Oh, I'm this
Tim the Enchanter."
Like, Tim. Yeah. It's big Tim energy. I've been a wizard with Bort before. We ran a game.
Oh my god, Voldemort! He's Voldemort!
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. Let's send out minion and demon info.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Minion demon. And then Beardy. Minions. Bluffs. Cool. Okay. Let's get Ed in here for the poisoning. It's calm before the storm.
Alrighty. Oh yeah.
Okay, Ed. Who's getting poisoned?
You have no idea how tempted I am to find out who the minion is and poison them, but you haven't. I've not yet looked at the night info, so fuck, it's Bort as well. Oh, I so want to poison Bort.
Are you sure you want to poison Voldemort?
Oh my god! Please tell me that was one of you and not chat.
No, it was 100% chat. We'll take credit. We'll take credit.
Okay. I really want to, just for trolling purposes, I want to poison Bort, but I won't. I will poison Brad.
Brad it is, thank you.
Enjoy.
That poisoning choice was roughly 8,000 times better than Bort. Because Patters is going to come out claiming amnesiac and it's going to make him look wizardy.
Everyone is going to think Patters. So I think what we need to do is give Patters something that looks super wizardy. I would love something that, I mean, and this is what's great about it, right? Like the other day I was the demon on this script bluffing amnesiac, and then the plague doctor died, and so the minion ability, the wizard ability that the storyteller put in just made it look like it was confirming my amni bluff until it really wasn't. But I think there's so much space to play. I do think there's a lot that we can do for Patters.
Have you got something yet, or shall I do empath next?
You can do empath. I'm gonna keep cooking.
Let's get Brad in here. Hello. Brad, I am afraid that one of your living neighbours is evil.
Oh, for the wizard. Alright.
Alright. Bye.
Definitely the wizard.
Oh, yes, everything is going to plan. Who are we going to show Lyra?
I'm like tempted to show Patters insanely, but I actually think showing JC is probably the most useful on this scrim. Just looking at like who's gonna play how.
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll with that. There we go. Let's get Lyra in here. Hello, Lyra.
Hello.
You learn JC.
Yeah. This has been my friend today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Phenomenal.
How insane would it be to just give Patters an ability that was like, if you're mad as the wizard, you can't die to execution? That might be too broken.
I think, actually, if we expand that to each night learn a character, if you are mad about being that character tomorrow, you cannot die by execution. And we could just cycle through some evils, including wizards, maybe?
I think that would work if we told him he had to be mad about that thing. Or if we just, instead of, like, you learn a character, you learn them by being mad about them, and then he would realize over the course of the game. that he can't die to execution on those days.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, like, he won't know. If we just tell him a character, he's not going to know to be mad about it. He's not, I don't think he'd try to be mad about it. But what I think it would be useful to do, especially given the poison empath, is to do something that makes Patters act in a very Patters-like way.
I mean, he's going to do that anyway.
Yeah, he
We
is.
could give him the
But I think
washerwoman's
we could do
ability and he'd still
something
do that.
True.
This is difficult. This is very difficult. I think ultimately players are going to spend this game trying to figure out what the wizard wish is, right? That's going to be on
and
everyone's
I don't want to
mind.
make it too hard for him. Yeah.
No, and so I think if we're going to give Patters an ability, it should be in some way tied into that. So maybe maybe his ability should be in something to do with guessing what the wizard
wishes. That's what I was going to say, is if we tell him like a couple of words in the wish each day, but we're not going to know that until the first day. But I think that's okay.
Oh my god, we could find what. This is really elaborate, but we could find publicly available texts online, give him a page number and a word number and the name of the text, and have that word be part of the wizard wish.
Interesting.
I don't think he's gonna.
Oh, actually, this might be crazy, but what we could potentially do, yeah, chat's like, you cook too hard, then. What we could do is have Patters give us a word, and then that word has to be in the wizard wish in some way.
Maybe, but then isn't that taking away the wizard's agency?
Super fun for the wizard, exactly.
Yeah.
But the Emmy is a townsfolk. But I do think for trying to showcase the wizard, we should probably let Bort do whatever he wants.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't we give Patters a passive ability, which enables him to somehow mess with the wizard wish, like once per game at night.
I really like the one that Jeff's just suggested, which is let Patters guess a word, and then he learns if it's in the wizard wish or not.
Okay. All right. That sounds.
And what we can do is starting night 2, prompt him to guess a word.
Okay, that sounds good. So it's going to be each night asterisk. Guess a word. You learn if it was in the wizard's wish. Cool. Brilliant. All right, that's perfect. You ready to rock and roll? Good morning, everybody. I hope you are enjoying the bazaar. I am Modavius. This is my bazaar. It's painfully normal, which is a shame because it's called a bazaar, and the opportunity for puns was just really lost an opportunity there. Anyway, good luck, everyone.
That's really weird because I am Modavius.
Well, Ed,
what have you done to me?
I don't know, Patters. What have we done to you?
Do I need to do something to activate my ability?
You are cold.
Okay.
I am the plague doctor.
Really? We're both plague doctors. I'll put you down
I'm
as
so
my
glad
pixie.
the wizard wish was there are multiple plague doctors in play.
Absolutely.
Hello. I would like to get my fisherman information, please.
My advice to you would be to... what advice should I give you? I advise you to keep an eye out for misinformation. Oh, let me revise that. Keep an eye out for organically created misinformation.
Or organically created. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yeah, day one fisherman advice, usually not going to be the most enlightening, but I think that's good because we have a poisoner. And there are scenarios on this script where it might not be the case. There might not be any. Hello, Emma.
Yes, I'd like some savant information.
Oh god, hang on, let me get Jams in here. Oh, I can't get Jams in here. Oh well, all right. I guess I'm winging it then. So either. Either a demon neighbours a minion, or there are at least 4 characters that mechanically need to visit the Storytellers each day.
At least 4 that mechanically need to visit the Storyteller each day.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the fisherman count that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with could need to visit the Storyteller each day.
I like could better. Could confuses me less. Alright, thanks, man.
You're welcome. Off you pop. So yeah, the other bit of info I gave was that a demon neighbours a minion.
All good. That's probably fine, actually. Tomorrow's then is written next to the savant token.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bort wants in. Hello, Voldemort. What can we do for you?
Right, so I have just made a rather stupid decision.
Okay.
I have asked Brad what his wish would have been, and I have promised to make it.
Okay.
I know what this wish is because I workshopped it with Brad, so I'm really excited.
Oh no!
about this.
Okay. What's this wish then, Bort?
So our wish is going to be that every player has the barber ability.
Okay. All right. I see absolutely no reason to not grant that wish. So, Bort, your wish is our command. Jams, unless you disagree with this.
I'm quite happy with this. Now, Bort, get out because we have work to do. Excellent. This is super fun. The big thing with the barber ability is that I'm just like straight into work mode. Like, get me. Everyone has the barber ability. Now, what we need to do is establish what we want to do for our price and what we want to do for our clue. I already have a lot of thoughts about this because, again, I literally workshopped this exact wish with Brad last night.
Okay.
So,
well, let me. So because you've spent ages preparing this, let's show chat what it's like when you haven't done that, and I'll throw at you what my immediate thoughts were. Because in a real game of Blood on the Clocktower, you won't have been thinking this up for days. So my immediate thoughts, off the top of my head, are every player has the barber ability, but someone other than the demon gets to make the swap. That could be the price. That could be us. That could be minions only. We could give it specifically to one good player, or we could have it alternate between goods and evils. What do you think about that?
That's insane. I don't think that's a bad thing to do, but I think that might make the evil team feel a little hard done by. Just because if they aren't the whole thing with the barber ability, the reason why it's useful for the evil team is that the evil players are the ones that get to use that swap how they'd like. And I think if the swap was anywhere, then unless I think it's just that'll be really hard to balance. If that makes sense.
Okay. What have you got for us then, Jams?
So the things that I were thinking about was one of the main issues with the barber. Reason the barber ability gets overpowered is because you can recycle evil abilities specifically. Like, you can move where the demon is, you can have more wizard wishes again and again and again. So my thought is that if everyone has the barber ability, then the evil team should only be allowed to do one swap of an evil roll, and all the other swaps must be between good players. So if they're going to use it, they can only cycle out, they can only create one more wizard to get a second wish. And if they do that, they can't also swap the demon. That feels the most balanced to me, but I've also, like I said, had a lot of time to think about how that would play out and what would be the most fun for everyone in the game. that's kind of my initial thought, is that it would be best.
What do you think about the clue?
So I think there's a lot of fun ways we can clue this. The really straightforward, simple, like not thinking about it at all way would be to just say, like, there's a barber ability in play. I did this once when someone wished for there to be a tinker ability in play. Immediately, like 3 people were like, I invoke tinker, and I point at Patters, and then I was just like, Patters dies. Great game. But for the barber, I think there's a lot of ways we can make that a little bit more fun. When we do executions, we could make a reference to the barber token. It says haircuts tonight on the reminder token. So we could end the day and be like, look out, there's going to be haircuts tonight.
Oh, I love that.
And
the Dungeon Master in me loves that. The Call of Cthulhu guy in me adores that. Yeah, we should definitely... So every time someone's executed, we should make it about either cutting or hair. So, for example, almost survived by the hair on his chin, but JC is executed. Or something like that. Oh, yes,
like
please, let's do that one.
Progressively more obvious. And another thing that we could do to make that clue even more thoughtful is if they use the swap, we make a reference to it in the morning as well, like the haircut stuff. But if they don't use the swap, the morning flavor text is just normal. We don't make any references to haircuts or hair.
Okay, yeah, I like it. All right, that's brilliant. That gives them a little. Not only is it a clue, but it gives them a little clue as to what's happened. The important thing to take away from this, though, everyone watching, is that we've come up with this really quickly and we've workshopped it. And if you've got a co-storyteller, you should totally do that. But also, there's been a bunch of times where I've just spent the whole day just thinking about it and haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do until the night phase. Use all the time. Don't feel like you have to do it immediately. Use all the time that you've got. And also, keep in mind, this character's none of us are an expert running this character. It's so much fun. It's so cool. But it's a bit like way back in the day when we released Atheist. We're on the cusp of something new here, and we're all kind of figuring out the coolest ways to use it. It's a bit like when you release a brand new character in like a MOBA or something like that. Like the pros haven't quite figured out how best to use it. So I'm expecting loads and loads of awesome new metas to emerge as we go forward. I'm going to go listen in on some of these conversations, and then we're going to move on to nominations, because this has already been a very long day.
Sounds great.
Well, thank you. Good luck with convincing other people that you're the wizard.
I mean, I'm having fun with it. I've also got a list of things that I'm going to try and do because people have told me wizard wishes that are affecting those things, so I'm going to be trying to do those things.
All right, excellent. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not too worried about it, though. So.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, I will wish you best of luck for the rest of the game.
You'll wish me
the best of luck for the rest of the game.
Interesting. And that would count as your wish used if you're the wizard. You're gonna be wishing me luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna wish you the most luck, which means you're going to win.
Oh perfect.
You're welcome.
That's a pretty great wish.
Yeah.
Cheers. All
Take
right.
care.
That makes sense. All right. Yeah.
Entirely reasonable. I wouldn't want you to.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you, JC?
I'm the High Priestess.
Were you showing me the investigator?
I was not, which is interesting.
Oh.
So either someone else has something valuable, or they just think, the wizard's gonna have solve it.
Well, if it isn't Aggie and Aggie. Okay, welcome back, folks. Things are open. Go for them.
Can I get a storyteller consult real quick?
Of course.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Hi, Ben. I'm vaguely bluffing amnesiac poorly and only to Emma, but
Okay.
figured I'd go along with the whole thing.
All right,
So,
it's a dangerous bluff on the script, that is.
Oh yeah, I know. Does my ability allow me to make a wish that the storytellers will enforce, but something bad might happen?
Bingo! You got it. Well done.
Oh.
Jolly good.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
I'll be honest, I regularly forget that you can put tokens down on this tool, and I got to day 4 of that last game and hadn't written down my swan information or what anyone was. And was like, I should have done that.
I will nominate Bort.
Malashan, tell us why you've nominated Bort.
Well, Bort is double claiming me as the wizard, and the town crier can prove which of us is telling the truth.
Okay, Bort.
Not if I nominate you. after this, but also I have backed down to a good role in private conversations. At least I think most of them.
All right, we're looking for 6.
I'm afraid, by the laws of this land, we may not execute boards. I'm afraid.
I agree.
Lyra?
I agree.
You need to prove that he's really Voldemort.
No,
4 is not enough.
that was an abortive attempt.
And now we get info.
Now we learn that Emma was not the wizard. I'm not dead.
Resnora nominates Malashan.
Resnora, tell us why you've nominated Malashan.
Malashan hard claimed wizard to me, and I fully believe Malashan is the wizard. And, you know, there also seems to be investigator information pointing to Malashan being the wizard. I'm sure whatever her wish is won't matter if she's dead, and she definitely made it, because she, right after our chat, went to make her wish, and I went to get my fisherman info, so we can kill her, and it'll be fine. Totally fine.
Malashan?
My bluff is working. You think I'm the wizard?
Alright, we are looking for 6.
I don't want to vote on this because there might be a cannibal who wants to get a useful roll instead of poisoned information.
Yeah, like the wizard.
6 is
Yeah,
enough.
what's more useful than a wish?
Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Patters.
Emma, tell us why you've nominated Patters.
Oh, I thought Patters would die from that. Never mind.
Okay, Patters.
You fool. I'm hard confirmed good by 2 players. You come again to attack me, you die. That's my wish. I wish that Emma dies the next time she nominates me.
I'm going to say your wish is my command.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Alright, we're looking for 7.
Now, Emma, the real question is, will you dare try again?
Patters, we both know I'm nominating you tomorrow.
He's not enough. Any other nominations?
I laughed so hard I went
I'll nominate Milk.
Samantha, tell us why you've nominated Milk.
Why would we want to kill the wizard on day 1? That doesn't sound fun.
Milk?
I can defend against this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me think. Nah, I got nothing.
Alright, we're looking for 7.
Well, that's not got my vote.
Oh, just so everybody knows, Emma thinks I'm the amnesiac.
No, you contractually promised you were the amnesiac.
5's not enough. Malashan's still about to die. Any other nominations?
Just to test out, Bort will now nominate Milk.
Any other nominations?
Oh, just to test it out, Patters will also nominate Milk.
Any other nominations?
Alright, we'll just
Can I nominate Milk again?
Any other nominations? This was the wizard wish, by the way, is that every time I say the word other, I have to go a little bit higher. It's a very weird one, but you know.
Ben, can I nominate Patters?
Any
Kill Emma right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malashan's executed and dies. Everybody goes to sleep. Alright. Good, we got through day 1.
I'd like to nominate Samantha.
I literally cannot go any higher. I should have started lower. I should have gone up by a semitone each time.
By the way, because we didn't do the barber announcement right when Malashan was executed, I think we should just go. No, it's okay. Keep it at night. Keep it at night. Just do it right now. I think that's fine.
We should just do it in the morning. We should do we should do it exclusively in the morning.
You think so?
Yeah, we should do it exclusively in the morning because then we'll always know whether or not the barber swap's been made.
Okay.
I think it's subtler and like more fun that way, and a cheeky little clue. We'll see who's paying attention. Right, let's get Ed in here. Come on, Ed. You can do it, buddy. We believe in you. Okay, we'll move on to Beardy, and then we'll get Ed in after. Hello, Beardy. Who would you like to kill?
Actually, I think there's something we need to ask Beardy first, Ben.
Oh, I usually do it after, but okay. Beardy.
Okay.
Beardy, would you like to make a barber swap?
Yes, I would.
Okay, who do you want to swap?
Let's swap Bort and Ed.
Bort and Ed, okay. Fantastic, thank you.
Well, can I double check before I do that? If I swap Bort out, does his wish remain?
Yeah.
Mechanically,
Yeah?
yes, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Great, then I will swap Bort and Ed so Ed can have a wish.
Okay, alright. Bort and Ed it is. And who would you like to kill?
Let me kill, some Lyra.
Lyra. Okay, Lyra it is, thank you.
Lyra. Thank you.
Hey, Beardy, a barber has died. Would you like to swap 2 players?
No, I think I'll pass this time.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you.
I love
Okay.
this game.
Right, we still need to get Ed's poisoning, even though it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, so we'll get his poison,
get him
then
in
we'll
here.
immediately say thanks to the wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Ed. Who would you like to poison?
Let's keep it on Brad.
Brilliant. Okay, you are the wizard, you are evil.
Hello, Voldemort.
Voldemort!
Oh, nice. And I have the Edo wand as well. Anyway, cool. How do you feel about wishes at night?
So, by the rules, they're completely allowed. The ability just says once per game. It does not specify when it needs to be made. It can be made in the night. It can be made publicly. It can be made privately. There are no restrictions. So, if you wanted to make a wish right now, that's valid.
I'm not going to, but I just wanted to make sure that was viable so that I can pretend that's maybe what happened later. Thank you.
Okay, cheers.
Yep.
Alright, let's get Bort in here. He doesn't get to poison, but he does get to learn. Hello! You are the poisoner, you are evil. Enjoy. Okay. Right, now that that's done, let's get Patters in here and he's going to guess a word.
So hot take before, unless you've already pinged him. I am thinking, because we now have 2 wizard wishes, it might be nice to give him 2 guesses.
Okay, once the second wish happens though, right?
Yeah, specifically after the second wish happens.
Alright, I like it. Let's get him in
So
here.
for now, just 1.
Hello, Patters.
Hello.
Please guess a word.
Please guess a word.
Say a word, any word at all in English.
Wish.
No. He just left.
I mean, that tracks.
Okay, let's get Brad in here. He is now going to correctly learn a 0.
Are we... Okay.
Hello, Brad. You wake and you learn a 0.
Oh, perfect. Oh, great news. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a magical day.
Cheers.
You too.
Okay, what were you going to say, Jams?
I was going to say it's probably worth just clarifying for chat that the wish specifically, because there were a lot of people going, shouldn't that be a yes? Because it's I wish that. But Bort didn't actually say that. Bort just said everyone has the barber ability. And so that is what we're treating as the token. Yeah. Those are the words that if Patters says everyone has the barber or ability, he will learn a...
Yeah, Bort did not wish that he could wish. He wished that everyone has the barber ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Rez use their ability?
Rez did indeed use their ability. Let's pop that marker down there. Okay, cool. The only thing we could possibly do now is come up with Savant info, but it's already been done. So we just mosey on into day 2, right?
We do indeed.
Alright, it's worth noting, right, that does the cannibal? Hang on a sec. Does the cannibal have the barber ability on top of the barber ability because the person that's been executed?
Well, so the cannibal has the mutant. No, so I would only rule that like the barber ability that they have, that's not their character. The cannibal gains the ability of the recently killed executee. Those are words. I would say Milk has the mutant ability, but also has one barber ability.
Okay,
we
all
could we make up the rules, right?
Yeah, we could triple it down,
I think we should limit it to one.
Yeah, I think at some point you have to make the game solvable. Okay, wow, I've got to say, so many people are going to be afraid of this character seeing this reveal, because it's not like... I would say it's quite rare that I've seen multiple wizards created, but I think it's worth noting that Jams and me talked about this before the game, and we wanted to show you as many wizard wishes as we reasonably could in the course of one game, which is why we've thrown a Plague Doctor on the script and other things. But just, I will say, I'm going to keep expressing my recommendation that when you play with this character, like, be cautious, exercise caution. Remember that we've got a group of like really experienced players who are up for anything here, and we're running the game for them because we know this is what they love. When you're running the wizard, you should run it in a way that your players will enjoy it. Good morning, everybody. You awake to find, beaten to death with an expensive hairdryer, our friend Lyra.
Wow.
2 games in a row.
First again.
Yeah, the first one was my fault, to be fair, but...
Yeah. Mal, what do you... Yeah, but this is probably also your fault, too, because you're on the evil team this time.
The hairdryer for your barber wish.
Oh. Oh, that's a good one. The clue will also be when Brad figures out what it is and just tells everyone that I agreed to make that wish.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I literally just asked him what his wish would have been and then told him I'd go make it.
Amazing. Okay, what could go wrong? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what... I have no idea what I'm wishing at the moment because it's very much changed by the fact that I'm a second wizard. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Just wish for something boring if you're not feeling up to it. Like,
forward to once this game's finished, just finding out what everyone who prepped a wish, what all their wishes were.
Yep. Mine was always going to be something to do with Emma Voting, based on a player game with her.
That is fair. I'm the High Priestess, for what it's worth. Lyra, Knight 1. Someone I haven't obviously spoken to yet because it wasn't you, so I will speak to them first before I confirm anything. Pat just wants to join, so...
If there really is an investigator ping on me and somebody else, that other person would be a good execution.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they're the recluse, because I wasn't pointed at the investigator Knight 1, which makes me think the investigator is not seeing evil. But
There's Nora as the 5 names I have down. You got nominated like 4 times, but you didn't nominate.
Yeah, but I mean that's all right because maybe my ability protects from that. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows what your ability does?
Nobody has any idea.
I mean, I think Ben and James might.
That's a good point. And chat probably knows as well. Actually,
yeah, I think chat probably knows. Yeah. So maybe they could just be kind and, drop us some clues, in wizard style.
That'd be nice if the wizard guessed to know my amnesiac ability. That'd be super cool.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. Right, cool.
All right, Beauty. Well, good luck. Cool. Hey, Ben, can you hang around for a sec for no reason related to my ability?
Okay.
Of course.
Hello.
I'm still doing the thing.
Still bluffing wizard, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, wizard, amnesiac, whatever. Yeah,
Wizardesiac.
Yeah. Just in case some weird stuff has happened, can I wish that Patters has the most ridiculous game possible?
I'll certainly try my best, Milkomancer.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it.
You're
okay.
welcome.
Good luck. Bye.
What kind of powers would a Milkomancer have? It sounds like the grossest wizard to be.
It's because this makes so much sense to me.
I've so far been asked to give a word. I went with wish, obviously. I got told no. So.
Okay, was that at night or during the day?
During the night.
Oh, night 2.
Night 2 only, yeah.
Okay. Well, you said wish, not Ben.
Yeah, I was asked to pick a word. I went with wish because that's the first thing that came to mind.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, there's not particularly getting us anywhere. I'm happy to help you work it out though if you want to chat later.
Yeah, no, I'll chat with Ben and ask a question and see where I get from there.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty, thanks, folks.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Patters. What can I do for you?
I would like to ask whether my ability. I feel like I might be puzzle drunk, you know. I'm gonna ask a question.
Is that your guess?
No,
your ability is that you're puzzle drunk?
no. I think I am puzzle drunk, but I don't think it's relevant. I would like to guess whether my ability has anything to do with the character text of another character. Like, so when I guess a word, am I guessing a word that's in a character's ability?
You are cold, like lukewarm to cold. Okay. You're on the right track, but yeah, okay. I can't call that warm, but it's not cold either.
And just to make sure, can I make a wish?
I mean, you can make any wish you like, Patters, but I'm not going to honor it.
I wish that the next time Emma nominates me, she dies.
Okay, thank you.
He claimed and why he claimed it. So
okay, that seems fine to me.
If we kill Brad,
I think we kill Brad
turns
today.
Out we leave Brad, then Milk is the one.
Yes. I am the investigator. And I will say neither Brad nor Milk are in my pings. I saw a wizard. So I'm okay killing into evil pings that are not the wizard right now.
Okay. And the wizard wish is gone, and therefore we can't stop the wizard wishing. And even if we could, if we put
why would we want to stop the wizard wishing, Ed? That's wild.
I mean, for this whole good theme thing we're pretending to do, not just the wizard fan club. You remember that?
Oh, right. Okay, right. The game that we're playing, we're trying to win. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Was Malashan one of them?
No.
Okay, interesting, because 3 people told me that Malashan was an investigator wizard ping.
They said that, and I just neither agreed nor disagreed. I let them believe what they wanted to believe. I never said Malashan was in the pings, though.
Okay, fair enough. All right,
I also didn't vote on Mal, and I tried to lift Mal, so I kind of feel like Mal might just be the recluse or something.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I had them as, like, recluse mutant type, or one of the top 4. Is it top 4 in this? I don't remember. Top 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's right. All right, makes sense.
Well, let's kill Brad. Alright, bye.
What is your hard plan? I'm the empath.
Oh, what is your information?
Well, currently my information says my neighbors are good. That's what my current information says. You don't need to worry about what happened before. I focus on the present. I've
heard an empath got a 1 on night 1.
Correct, but I'm not worried about that now. I'm now living in the new present. It's a 0 now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going with that.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes, I'm not worried about it. What are you beating?
I am a town crier with a no.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Which is interesting. So, yeah, that is.
You think Wizard Wish happened that could have caused information to be skew?
Yeah, I've heard fisherman advice that says something along those lines.
Yeah.
Very specific fisherman advice, which is very.
Have you noticed any clues from Ben yet?
No.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, now I really want to know who the other side of that investigator ping is.
Yeah, I don't think the investigator is real.
I've heard
through the grapevine that Malashan was not in the investigator ping, and that the investigator was just like, sure, we'll leave that be.
I've heard that there's an investigator who saw a wizard, that both wizards are alive, and they have no interest in killing either of them.
Welcome back, everyone. Nominations are open.
I would like to nominate Samantha.
Patters, tell us why you've nominated Samantha.
I'm not sure I believe Samantha, and I think Samantha might just be, in fact, the wizard. And I would like to insist that Samantha makes a wish right now.
Are you a necromancer?
First of all, if I were the wizard, you would know it. Second of all, in the off chance that the wizard wish also gave other people wishes, I just made a wizard wish with jams. So hopefully tomorrow I'll just be hard confirmed. Good. So yeah. Also, I'm telling you the truth.
Shit, I just kicked Jams. I'm sorry, Jams. I didn't want me to do that. I'm really sorry.
Okay, no.
I'm trying to remove the token next to you, and I click remove storyteller.
This is wizard wish shit.
James can't hard confirm me if he's not in the game.
Mean it forever.
Who wish that Jams wouldn't be a storyteller anymore? Come out.
I'm actually have to travel in as the gnome.
Okay.
For real though, I've told everybody what I am. I'm the investigator. I saw a wizard. I'm not sharing who I saw. Lots of people thought that Malishon was in the pings, but I just let them believe what they wanted to believe.
Okay, we're looking for 5.
A super good thing to do, by the way.
Fuck,
Why would I want to kill the wizard?
That's not going to work on me, Samantha. I know that trick.
4's not enough.
Because you're a good player, and you want good players.
No,
want evil players.
We kill the wizard later after we have
Emma,
some fun with it.
I fucking dare you.
Any other
nominate
nominations?
Patters.
Emma nominates Patters and tells us why Emma's
Instantly
nominated
dies.
Patters. Tell us why you've nominated Patters, Emma.
I was just hoping I'd instantly die there. This is fine.
Okay, Patters.
You have instantly died. The cost is that you remain alive, which I think is actually an unfair price. That's really kind of bad storytelling. Don't kill me.
All right, we're looking for 5.
I'm confirmed by 3 people.
Patters, what's worse storytelling? That or accidentally removing your co-storyteller?
Ta-da! She's back, everybody! 3's not enough. Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Resnora.
Milk, why have you nominated Resnora?
Obviously, as the player that Emma thinks is the amnesiac, I can't suggest anything related to other roles that I might or might not be. But we could kill Resnora.
Resnora?
I am a good role and have been confirmed by Town Crier to not be a minion. However, I am a spent role, so if we happened to have a cannibal and you would like them to get the ability, then sure, we could do this.
Okay, we are looking for 5.
So many people nominated yesterday, though.
There was only 4 real
I was
ones.
going to say there was 4, yeah?
Yeah,
I nominated, right? Dude, I can't be the wizard, obviously.
Yeah.
Crier gonna know, so...
That's why I said in chat, Samantha is not a minion, like when you were nominated.
Any other nominations?
Bort
Who's
nominates
the
Milk.
Crier?
Bort, tell us why you've nominated Milk.
So, from the information that I have gathered around town, which is exactly one piece of information, Milk might be evil.
Milk, are you Lactatius, the Milkomancer?
I am Lactatius, the Milkomancer, for certain, but I'm still in the process of solving my amnesiac ability that I definitely have, so if we could just give me one more day to do that, it'd be great.
Alright, we are still looking for 5. That's gotta be the grossest wizard ever.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Don't like these
Emma, I'm contractually obligated to be the amnesiac here.
Yeah,
Fine,
I
is
thought
enough.
about dropping.
I'll
I just wanted us to kill someone.
I'll nominate Brad.
JC, tell us why you've nominated Brad.
I believe Patters the mayor has an evil ping on him.
Brad?
Ridiculous. Disbelieve.
All right, we're looking for 6.
Kind of think Brad's good. I think we should be looking at...
That's funny. I kind of think Brad's evil.
Why?
I don't know, social read. I'm gonna do the social read off Brad, but I
Okay.
don't want to
Try it.
so-
4's not enough.
Truthfully, my social reads have been garbage all night.
Milk
so-
about to die. Bringing
I
this
mean,
to a close.
you did nominate the Steward confirmed player, Patters.
5.
True.
4.
Wait,
3.
what?
2.
Ben, can I
1.
very quickly talk to you?
You certainly can.
Oh, Lordy, I'm in.
Oh, where's he gone? Hello, Ed. What can we do for you?
Hello. I just thought of a silly wish, and I feel like I have to do it now because I thought of it.
Okay.
Can I wish for you to remove the price of Bort's wish, please?
You want us to remove the price of Bort's wish?
Yeah. I would like Bort's wish to have no price.
Okay. I actually don't have a problem with that.
I really enjoyed the clue. I think Bort's wish isn't wildly overpowerful. It's powerful. It's like strong minion, but it's not like wildly overpowerful. It's just chaotic. And I think I don't know what your price is, but I don't want it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm happy with this because I instantly know what I'm going to make the price of your wish, and I think you're going to not like it as much as you like that the first price has gone away.
Yeah, but I think it's funnier. I just
Oh
think
yeah.
it's fun.
Okay.
Well, I'm here for this. It's really interesting and it's really good. I'm okay.
Also,
with it.
if I'm right about the clue for Bort's wish, I'm just enjoying that. So let's just keep that rolling.
Yeah,
That's
don't remove that. It's too much fun. Okay, all right. Your wish is our command, Ed.
Cool.
Okay, so for
Let's
the
talk
benefit
about this
of
in
chat,
the night.
yeah, we'll talk about this in the night. But for the benefit of the chat, the price was that evils cannot be swapped more than once. Right, let's head back to town.
More crucially, we're all agreed that we're not
5,
killing me today, right?
4, 3.
Bort nominates Ed.
Bort, tell us why you've nominated Ed.
Bort has already nominated.
Oh, Bort's already nominated. Okay. Resnora, tell us why Bort nominated Ed.
Because I think Ed might actually be evil, and I think Milk is good, and I don't think we should kill Milk today. I think we should kill Ed today, and then Samantha tomorrow.
Okay, Ed.
I'll be honest. I was going to come back and share this anyway, but then Ben started doing the countdown, so I decided to do it at night. I just thought I'd worked out what the clue was, and wanted to challenge Ben on it. I think, based on the response, that I am correct about what the clue is, and not about what the wish is, but I'm in the right ballpark, because they found it very funny. So I'm happy.
Okay. Is it Volded Mort? Here we go. 6 votes required.
I think we should vote on this. I think Ed is a wrong.
I think Ed is good, just like me.
Oh, good. Well,
oh, I should have voted.
As long as we circle back to it, you know.
Okay.
I meant to vote on that.
4's not enough. Ed lives. Any other nomination?
Don't you guys want me to still be alive? Be very
I'm
helpful for the town stuff.
I'm
5.
trying, Milk.
4.
Patters,
3.
the information you
2.
gave me.
1. Milk is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep. Okay, so everyone still has the Barber ability, which means that Beardy's going to get to make swaps, probably 2 swaps if he successfully kills someone. We've removed the price of Bort's wish, which was that evils can only be swapped once. Jams, gotta know, what do you think the price of this one should be?
So there's a couple of things I'm thinking about. The first one, and the most straightforward one, is that we announce that the first wizard wish has no price.
Okay.
We say that specifically just announce that the price of the first wizard wish has been removed. Because that's going to be a pretty damn clear indication, not only that there is no longer a price for the first one, but that specifically
that's also the clue as well.
Exactly, yeah. So it doubles as a clue and a price, which is really nice. Another thing I'm thinking about is that if we really wanted to make it like a more balanced thing, we could make, like, because it's like, okay, so it's affecting sort of Bort's ability. It's saying we're removing something from Bort's ability. So we could also remove something else from Bort, and instead of Poisoner, we could give Bort the Alchemist Poisoner ability. And so sometimes if Bort tries to poison someone that's too damaging for evil, we could just be like, what if you picked again? And again, it's a prompting to pick again. They can be like, no, I'm happy with the person I picked, and we can just let it through. But I think that's only if we're looking at the game and thinking this is way too powerful because now evil can do all of this unlimited swapping.
Yeah, I think so. Here's where I'm at on those ideas. Normally, I would be against, and again, I've got to stress, like we are pioneers on a new frontier here. But in my playtesting with Wizard, I normally try to avoid just announcing Wizard stuff because it kind of takes away the puzzle and the fun and the clue element of it. However, what I will say is, I actually think that's the best option here because we now have 2 active wizards, and that's so powerful for the evil team. Or we have 2 wizards that have acted. That's so powerful for the evil team that I actually think just letting the good team know effectively that that's what's happened is probably the most balanced option here. So cool. I'm up for just saying the price of the first wish has been removed when everyone wakes up in the morning.
Okay. The other thing I'm thinking about, because the first wish still has a clue, Ed didn't say permanently make sure there is no price on the first wish. He just said remove the price. That doesn't mean we can't add a new different price to Blake's wish if we want to.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we have some flexibility.
Yeah, we got some flexibility
in what's happening.
But
I think for now, I would say, yeah, really obvious announcement and continue. I would just make the flavor text like that much more obvious about what's happening. Like really overdo it on like basically all but saying like there's a barber ability in play. Because yeah, again, if I've learned anything about it, it's like you can be really what like I've done things that I thought were really obvious and played in games where the storyteller thought what they were doing was really obvious and the players had no idea, just because there's so much going on in the game. So yeah, I think the more blatant we can be, the better.
I think the new price should simply be that an evil character can't be the same evil character twice.
I love that. I think that's good.
Because that means that the imp can still do the swapperoonies, but the new wizards can't be made.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get Bort in here. All right, Bort. Who do you want to poison?
Let's go back to the start. Brad.
Okay, Brad it is. Thank you. Okay, let's get Beardy in. Okay, Beardy, this is going to surprise you, but another barber has somehow died. Would you like to use the barber ability?
Information. You know what? Just follow. Let's cycle Ed and Bort again.
Okay, I'm afraid that isn't.
As many wishes as we can get.
That's an illegal move.
I see. That makes sense.
Try again though, if you like.
Can I swap me and Ed?
You absolutely can. You are the wizard. You are evil.
Oh, yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, God, this is getting out of control.
That's interesting because I think a lot of people seem to think that Ed was more evil than Beardy. So it's like you're saying, okay, I want the extra wizard wish at the expense of like maybe this player dying. So I don't know how Ed is going to feel about that.
Yeah, well, let's find out. Hello, Ed. You are the imp, you are evil.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? That's what we thought you might say.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Would you like to kill someone?
Ooh, in that order?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean... I would like to kill Emma.
Okay. Emma it is. Thank you. Now,
hey,
Ed, I'm afraid, this is going to surprise you, but a barber's actually died. Do you want to make a swap?
I mean, it's very funny if I just give it back to Beardy, right? Like, if I'm just like, no, I'll have this kill, but catch. Oh, no. You know what? Let's just go with... No, I actually wouldn't like to swap.
Okay.
For this night.
All right. No, it is. Thank you.
you.
Okay, cool. All right.
Really quick, I've adjusted the price, the new price, to say evil can't be the same minion again, because if we made it evil can't be the same character again, then star passing would no longer be allowed. And
That's
that
true,
seems
yeah. Good call.
unintentional.
Okay, let's get Paz in here. Now gets to use his ability twice.
Yes.
Hello, Paz.
Hello.
Please guess a word.
I'd like to guess the word knowing.
No. You may now guess a second word.
Oh, okay. Once.
No. See you later.
Could I just draw the fucking wizard, could I?
Okay, so we're showing Brad a 1, right?
Yes, we are most definitely showing Brad a 1.
Let's get Brad in here. Hello, Brad.
Hello.
I'm afraid it's back to a 1, sorry.
Oh, back to a 1. Oh, damn it. Alright.
Okay, good luck.
Cheers.
Oh my god, this is so good. We're about to get a third wizard wish. And do you know what? This game doesn't feel particularly unbalanced. I think we're doing a good job here. But I mean, I don't know. You're a lot smarter than me. I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I'm just kind of the court jester. But to me, it feels like we're like running around the ship full of holes, desperately hammering patches on it before it sinks.
I'm feeling good about it.
Well, that's good.
What's funny also is just the image of you saying to me dressed like this, "Oh, I'm just the court jester."
Well, you're dressed like a wizard, right? Just like a kind of like working class wizard that can't afford the good robes, I think.
I went to the dollar store because I couldn't find anything on such short notice. I have a cool wand though, so that's good. What are we doing for flavor? For flavor this fine morning.
Oh, okay. So I think we go with. Let's see. We could just say.
Could you go Sweeney Todd related? Just be like Sweeney Todd would like a word. Oh wait, he's gonna slice your throat open. Open for business, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What about sliced up into chunks by a businessman in London and turned into meat pies? It's Emma. What is that? Do you think that's too vague? That's the Sweeney Todd story, right?
I would do that, and then I would keep going, like if you can, for just one more sentence, like really make it like obvious. Maybe
and then made into a mediocre Hollywood movie. It's Emma. Okay, cool. All right, and then I'll say, and you'll be pleased to know that the price of the first wizard wish has been removed.
Yeah.
All right,
excellent.
cool. Here we go.
I love it.
Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid everybody awakes to find sliced into tiny chunks and then turned into meat pies and then subsequently their story told in a mediocre Hollywood movie. It's Emma. And also, I am very pleased to announce to you all that the first Wizard Wishes price has been removed.
What?
The first,
one? The first one?
The first!
Wait.
Who broke the agreement?
I wish to know what my ability does.
I'm sure you fucking do! Chance, you know what he just said? He said,
what did he say?
I wish to know what my ability does. Well done, Batters. That's you understand the character now.
No, I was hoping I might have a wizard wish. The use of the word first. Okay. So I don't have to do anything to trigger my ability. You told me that.
I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes here because this has taken a while. Go on, Paz.
It is very difficult to. So I asked about whether it's a character text thing, and you were like, "Yeah, no," but it wasn't a very helpful response, which makes me think I'm moving in the right direction, but not really.
Did the fact that I said you're moving in the right direction make you think that as well?
Yes. Am I building my own character text?
You are cold.
No, that is the wrong direction.
God damn it.
You're going to kick yourself when you learn what it is, Paz.
Yeah, I think it might be fun. So just to clarify, the words I've said so far are wish, knowing, once.
So yeah, night 1 you chose wish, and then night 2 you chose knowing and once.
Terrible ability. All right, thank you. No, that would be a terrible ability.
I see how, yeah. Nice, good damage control there, Patters. I appreciate it.
No.
You wish you could know something once.
Yeah.
So powered.
I just wish that thing was what my ability was. All right, thanks, guys.
You got this.
Is just on to me.
Yeah. I think so. Although I've only swapped evil, so they haven't. I wonder what the first.
I've got a
was.
P beardy, so be entertaining.
I gotta think of a good wish now. This is.
You could wish that all players have the mutant ability, because I'm pretty sure that I am the only person claiming outsider.
Malashan was claimed mutant to me.
Now
they're dead.
Malashan is also dead, yeah.
Yep. All players have a mutant ability, or I also have the Serenos ability, and you can break madness while dead. Mutant. So the mutant can break madness while dead.
Ooh, spicy.
The mutant ability includes even when dead.
Yeah. Madness might be the way to go, but I'm not sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of another outsider yet.
Neither have I, which is suspicious, given that there's definitely two.
There's definitely two. Maybe I'll just wish that all outsiders have the mutant ability and the mutant has even when dead.
JC might be the other outsider, because JC has claimed High Priestess to me.
JC claimed Cannibal to me day one, which Milk has now claimed, so I talked to them pretty early, so maybe there's a raw swap there or something, potentially.
Yeah, I when Patter said we have to deal with the bullet problem, it might be that JC is the plague doctor.
Perhaps. So I would think about. That's why, I fought with Ed again. So we'll see what happens. All right, good luck.
You too. Enjoy
Thanks,
your
bye.
wee, Ben. Bye.
Somebody would, and it would confirm both of us, but I wasn't gonna say. I'm fine with it not happening as well.
I have returned.
I don't know. Who is Ben following? Is it me or is it Beardy?
Who knows? Nobody anymore. I'm done following you. I've had enough.
The wizard.
Well, it's alright. I can not tell you. Don't worry. I'll just go.
I want to hear. I want to hear.
I won't spell it out for you, but think back to how Lyra died, and then to how Emma just died.
Ben said it in a weird way.
He did. Maybe get someone who remembers how it was said and what those two together are referring to.
Cut up into chunks and something, Emma, and then I can't remember how Lyra died.
So I'll tell you, Emma. Yeah, cut up into chunks, put into a meat pie, and then made into a mediocre musical. Was the synthesis. Ben was longer and more elegant, which is a really weird thing to say about one of your friends. But,
yes, long and elegant.
And now I'm going to go and talk to someone else and leave you to think about it.
How are you getting on, Paz?
Oh, am I going to have to ask? You're going to tell me to ask? You're going to ask me for 3 words tomorrow? Is that what you're going to do, Ben?
I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? We'll have to wait and see.
All right. Lyra, do you remember what Ben said when you died?
No. Sorry.
Was there anything to do with a mutant or mutant adjacent information? Like a tent, maybe?
Hey, Beardy.
Can I make a wish?
You certainly can. Let's. I don't know if Jams. Do you know what? I'm capable of going solo on this one. What do you want, Beardy?
Yeah. Can I wish that all outsiders have the mutant ability, and the mutant ability is amended to say, even if dead.
All outsiders have the mutant ability, and the mutant ability is amended to say, even if dead.
Yep.
Yeah, your wish is our command.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Cool. That's an easy one to
That
break.
is an easy
because
one.
that's
That's a very balanced wish.
You tell them, yeah, because you just tell them that that's happened. So every outsider will learn that they have the mutant ability and that it works while they're dead. Done.
Brilliant. Do you want to do that now?
I think I will actually.
Okay, I'll let you go around and do that. The benefits of having two. In fact, no. Actually, yeah. No, we'll do it together. Let's get Malashan in here.
Okay. Cool.
Hello, Malashan. You have the mutants ability, and it is now amended to work even if dead.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, JC.
Hello.
You now have the mutants ability, and it will work even if you're dead.
Cool. I'll stick with High Priestess then, I guess. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
That's it, right? We don't have any other outsiders.
Yep. Simple.
Brilliant. That was easy.
Yeah, but I might start doing barber text at the end of the day executions as well, just because I think that having more
You need,
of a barber
you need those
hint would be
clues.
helpful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do people want savant information or will that just...
Welcome back, everyone.
I
Nominations are open.
I'd love us to circle back to your savant information.
Come on, Emma.
Let's circle back now.
Oh, yeah, I can share savant information. Either a demon neighbors a minion, or there's at least 4 characters in play that could visit the Storyteller each day, which after some clarification I've recently learned, there's 6 such characters on the script.
3.
They're Savant, Amnesiac, Fisherman, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, and Wizard.
Right.
And then day 2 was the Wizard has exactly 2 syllables in their name, or one good player got false info night 1.
Well, as the wizard, the first one's not true.
Yeah.
I do like that both of the pings have 2 syllables in their names.
Are the pings Beardy and Batters?
I'm so confirmed it's
That's
Brody.
the 2 most investigator pings.
I nominate Beardy.
Patters, tell us why you've nominated Beardy.
I've come around on my thinking Samantha and Ed are evil. I'm now thinking Beardy started as the wizard and is now the demon via a barber swap that Malashan had.
Beardy?
No, I've shared my town crier information around a little bit. If you don't want any more, that's fine.
If you don't want it anymore. Wow, that was so pouty. Okay, 4 is the minimum. Ooh. 4 votes is enough for our bearded, blue-robed friend.
That seemed like a lot of people willing to vote on Beardy.
It was 4.
Well, it did seem like it, and then 2 people dropped their hands.
So
Can I
one
nominate
dropped thinking
Patters?
it was a lot, and Bort
You
had been
cannot.
accusing Beard. But Bort dropped it.
Damn it.
I wish for Emma to
Do
be
you
able
really
to
want
nominate me.
Patters?
Oh,
Samantha, was that a nomination?
Oh, I was just asking Emma, do you really want Patters
I
instead of Beardy?
kind of think Patters over Beardy. I think like the path information
What?
suggests that that Brad was poisoned night 2, and Patters is just evil.
I'm confirmed by like 2 things.
I've heard you're confirmed by absolutely nothing.
Okay, alright, so genuinely, I'm confirmed by a steward who has been seen by a high priestess on night 1, or whatever you call it. The empath does have conflicting information on me, but that suggests that the empath has been poisoned twice, or more likely is just lying. I'm not the mayor.
Yeah, but we were
for what it's worth.
also warned about bad info from the fisherman. Nobody's saying
Organically
Puzzle
bad
Master, right?
info, as though like someone is making it up rather than it is forced
Yeah,
on
but
by
that
the
was given
storyteller.
during day 1, so I don't think the storytellers would be like, "Oh, there's a lot of people
Yeah,
making."
Brad lied
bad
day
info.
1 about being the empath.
I'm not hearing any nominations. So
Bort
I'm gonna call
nominates
it-
Patters.
Bort, tell us why you've chosen Patters.
He has accused Brad of lying. He has sullied the
Wait,
good
'cause he's
name of
wrong.
Brad.
Yeah, why are we nominating Brad here?
Nominating Patters.
Yep.
Patters!
There we go.
AI-generated wizard Patters. How do you feel about that?
We are lifting off a player who has been seen as evil. I guess I have as well.
So
Yeah, it's kind of a hard argument, isn't it, to be made? I mean, I am steward confirmed. So if if I am evil, then Lyra has to be poisoned, and JC has to be evil with me. So I don't think that is true. So it is more likely that Brad is lying and Beardy is also evil.
Okay, we are now looking for 5.
Lyra, are you actually confirming matters?
Yes.
Okay.
While this goes around, Emma, did you say there were 4 that had a reason to visit the storyteller, or there were at least 4?
Muted.
You're muted.
You are muted, Emma.
The price
At
of the
least
wizard
4.
wish is that she's not allowed to unmute.
At least 4.
At least 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there's
I
a
was
more.
like, if I trust the people that I trust, we have 4 in the good players and a wizard, which
Calling it 5.
Yeah. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Take it away, Jams.
Dead, 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 dead. Beauty is so dead, 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 dead. He is very dead, 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 dead. I used to be in a barbershop quartet. Anyways, Beauty, you've died. And the game continues. Good night.
Okay, clue. I wonder if this clue is finally going to get picked up at some point. Okay, poisoner. Let's get Borton here.
Cool.
Okay, hello. Who do you want to poison?
Oh. Let's go with. No, I'll take it off Brad, because Brad's going to think it's poison no matter what. I'll poison Patters.
Patters, okay. Patters it is. Thank you. Oh, tonight's going to be the night as well.
No!
Do you know what? If he guesses, I think what we'll probably do is we'll lie to him about his guesses tonight, but we'll probably tell the truth to him about his guess towards his ability tomorrow.
That's what I was gonna say, is when I run a poisoned or vortoxed amnesiac, I will give incorrect information, but if they I will never poison the question and answer, because I just think that's too unfun. In my experience, I have yet to see an amni who enjoys it when their question and answer is messed with.
Yeah.
But information that you're getting, it's gonna be brutal anyways, because I do think when he gets a no on Barber, he's gonna be like, what is it? Because he thinks he's right, and so he might not ask the question that he would have asked, even just getting.
Honestly, because he knows it's Barber. I think if he says the word Barber, we say yes, but we give him misinformation.
And then for
about
the
other
other abilities,
Yeah.
because he's now gonna get 3 guesses, which is also funny because it just keeps going up each night, but it's not going up.
It's not gonna go up
because of
anymore.
The night. It's going up because that's how many wizards there. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get Ed in for the kill. Or for the swap.
And for the barber swap, yeah.
Hey, Ed, you're not going to believe this, but actually, the barber died yesterday. Would you like to use the barber ability?
I'm genuinely not sure that I would. All I can do is confirm people or swap out my poisoner and lose that ability, and I feel like we're losing anyway, but it's a good game. So
We're
no,
too close
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
sun.
use the,
Magic is
I'm not
unwieldy.
going to use the barber ability.
Okay, cool.
You don't want a good wizard?
Definitely not.
I genuinely thought about it. You know what? If I survive tomorrow, I'm making a good wizard.
Well, do you know what, Ed? I wouldn't worry too much about it, because I got a feeling like you might be about to kill the barber. So, who do you want to kill?
I'm gonna kill JC.
Okay. Do you know what? You have killed the barber. Would you like to use the barber's ability?
Nah, we'll leave it as is. It's
Okay.
fine. I know this is boring, but it's more. I will shenanigan a wizard in tomorrow, I think.
Honestly, I'm relieved, frankly. I know Jams is like chomping at the bit here, but I'm like, fucking hell, we've got 3 wizards on the go.
I mean, I think there's space for a 4th one if I survive, so it'll be great.
Okay, alright, cool, thank you.
Good.
Okay. So
on that note, the barber, the mutant, and the plague doctor have now just died. What do we want to do?
Well, we could give ourselves another wizard ability, or we could start throwing some Serenovus weirdness in there, which I don't hate the idea of. We could give Ed a boffin ability.
I think, given that JC cannot tell anyone that he is the plague doctor, putting a Serenovus into play right now would be amazing.
Yeah.
Particularly on Samantha, who is the farmer, has not told anyone she is the farmer, and now will not be able to tell anyone she is the farmer.
Okay, I like it.
And that feels appropriately balanced for the evil team. So I think, because she's been claiming investigator all game.
Okay, so
With
shall we
incorrect
make Samantha mad that she is the investigator then? Or change it up to something else?
Investigator, I think, would be good, because that tells Samantha that her investigator info is wrong, but forces her to keep claiming it.
Okay.
Because I think she is smart enough to know that a plague doctor plague doctor Sari ability would not make her mad if her info was good.
Okay, shall we get her in here then?
Yeah.
Hello, Samantha.
Hello.
The Serenovus has chosen to make you mad that you are the investigator.
There's no Serenovus in this game, or is there a plague doctor that just died?
Perhaps.
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will
Bye.
continue to tell that to every single person.
Okay. All right.
The best reaction.
Okay, so just to go through it, if Patters guesses the word barber, we are going to give him the truth, but we're definitely giving him incorrect information about his other two guesses.
Yeah, if he guesses anything of like price or remove, or
we'll just say yes to
now,
stuff that isn't in the ability text, I guess.
The other question that I wanted to ask, because we had some folks in chat ask about it, and I think we could do it either way. Are we saying that it's one guess per wish, or is it any guesses could apply to any wish? How are you envisioning this works?
I'm seeing them all as one big hodgepodge of words that he can take his way through any way order he likes. Some people in chat have pointed out that the Serenovus acts after the demon kills, but
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I always run the Plague Doctor death that the Storytellers immediately get to use the minion ability, because that's just massively more fun. Why would you not do that? Let's get Patters in
It's
here.
one of those things where we say night orders injection, and we mean it.
Hello, Patters.
Oh my god, who is that?
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Jesus Christ, that is terrifying. Especially because of how pixelated it is. Patters, please guess a word.
I'm going to guess evil.
Yes.
I think that's a yes, then.
Yes, it is. Please guess another word.
Good.
No.
No. That is a no. And please guess a third word.
Register.
That is a yes. Congratulations, Patters.
Yes.
All right, cheers. See you later.
Oh, thanks.
Bye.
Oh, sweet baby.
Okay. Let's get Brad in here for his 0, and then we can run the next day. Hello, Brad.
Wishes do come true.
It's
Amazing.
it's gone back to a 0. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, you good to go?
Yeah, what should we do for the barber comment this morning?
We say nothing. I'm just gonna say JC died in the night, and then move on. That's part of the clue. That's part of the clue, right?
Yeah.
No barber
okay,
ability
I'm
was
here for it.
used. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. JC died in the night.
Yeah,
I don't believe that Malashon is the
Interesting.
Shugenja because I did not get the Shugenja ability after we executed Malashon.
You were poisoned.
Wait, really?
I did not wake up after Malashon.
That's
That
wild.
Hello.
Okay, so an ability that has the words register and evil in is the Recluse, for example. So if I take from that the conclusion that it is something to do with... So I asked Wish, which was a no. And I asked... Then what did I ask? I don't remember. Fuck. Once and knowing. And I don't think any of the outsiders have once or knowing in them. So am I learning? Does my ability have anything to do with the wizard wishes, plural?
You are warm.
Okay, interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice, well done, Paz.
I don't buy that. So, yeah, okay. So, catch me up. You got Lyra, Night 1.
Bought Night 2, Emma, Night 3.
Bought Night 2, and then Emma, Night 3. But Emma, you got... Isn't Night 3 when Emma died?
Yes.
Oh, but in catch up with the information. Okay.
Yeah, we hypothesized it's because Emma had not told her savant information to anybody in town, and it was the storytellers trying to give her the hint to, to spill the beans.
Okay, and specifically to you, because you can presumably help, because you would have known quite a lot at that point. Bought? Yeah. Questioning intonation?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't know if that was like a poison snipe or what. At the time, when Bort... Like, I told Bort I was shown you, and he was like, oh, that's weird. I'm the Plague Doctor. I've been the Plague Doctor since day one. And I was like, oh, I've been shown the person who's Ceramad. But apparently he was claiming it day one and is still claiming it now. So unless he's just been permanently Seralocked, then I don't know.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, Bort outright avoided claiming anything to me. But, you know, I tend to do that to other people, so I can't complain too much. Okay. Fuck. Candidates?
I mean, it's definitely... Like, I am a little suspicious of Bort just because that's the one that sticks out in my info. But I'm very guilty, especially when there's so much droisin on a script, or like potential for shenanigans because of wizard and whatnot. I'm very guilty of being me-centric with info. So I'm trying to put it to one side and focus on what other people are saying to an extent.
The thing is, with this potential swapping, like, it's an open season on changed characters, which makes me believe potential... I don't know, there's just something about Brad that feels weird. Like, he keeps being accused of having bad information, and then no one nominates or votes on him.
Brad.
What? What are you, Pettis?
No, why are we going away from Samantha?
Because I don't think Samantha's evil.
Who do you think?
I mean, I don't think Samantha's the investigator with a ping on Beardy and Patters.
No, I don't think that either. Because I'm not the wizard.
Who does Patters think the evil team is? Because I think Brad is probably evil.
Much. Yeah.
Or maybe.
I'm confirmed by outside account.
You're the second out. Well, unless it's a video game.
Yeah.
Then you're. Then there's
Yeah,
no
no, there's a big enough
confirmation.
angle on the script. No one's confirmed by outsider count. And Kazali.
I mean, we're not going to randomly trip on our own dicks and find the fucking demon, so...
Yeah.
I think we should kill Samantha or Brad today.
I agree.
What?
Don't worry about it, Brad.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
What?
Do you want to go to a farm? We can take you to a farm.
What? Who told you off the farmer? Wait.
Just like, new minion ability. Let's put a Serenovus into play.
Yeah, I mean, like evil stomping. Maybe you put a Serenovus in because it's just like a cute little thing doing its little Serenova stuff. No one really pays attention or cares.
Yeah, I guarantee that if you kill me today, evil will be stomping.
Yeah, but you'd say that if you were the demon too.
Are you suggesting that I would lie?
Bort, now, I know you to be an honest man.
Then what sort Samantha and Bort? Evil team?
Maybe. Sure.
That's very possible.
It is.
I mean, Bort's the only person I've got that can be the Plague Doctor, so...
And that's only the second... he's the only other outsider I have.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it explains why I didn't wake up night one, because the wizard had to make a wish first for me to.
Welcome back, all. There are 6 of you alive. 3 votes required. Nominations are open.
Resnora nominates Samantha.
Oh, Resnora, tell us why you've nominated Samantha.
A lot of people, specifically some of the dead people, think Samantha is evil. We've talked about this. We haven't done it. I'm looking at who's left alive and who I think the evil team is amongst that, and I just don't see Samantha as being good at this point.
Samantha?
I think if we circle back to how the conversations have gone, people have decided that I'm on the good team now, so it's fine. Either way, it's fine. I'm just the investigator, so if we want to kill the investigator, then sure.
All right, we are looking for 3.
Lyra, all votes, so you don't have to use your vote.
I don't know if I believe that, Petters.
I mean, I am just good.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's just that vote.
4 is enough.
I'm gonna nominate.
I don't know why we did this. I've literally not claimed anything but investigator this whole game.
Passes. Tell us why you've nominated Brad.
I believe Samantha. Right. So my amnesia ability leads me to believe that today lots of people probably have the recluse's ability. So Brad having an empath 0 seems wrong and unlikely. Brad's information has been, I would describe as wacky. And whether that's due to Brad or due to the storyteller, I don't know. But I believe Samantha more than I do Brad.
Brad?
Right, so Peters, you're saying I'm the empath. Oh, sorry, I'm the evil, but I'm bluffing empath with making up information as 1010. That doesn't really make any sense. That's my master stroke, my master plan.
It's keeping you alive so far.
Yeah, it's working great.
Okay, we're looking for 5.
I mean, we're killing
It'd be great if you could raise your hand here. Thanks, Ed. Board! Rude.
No, I don't want it to tie.
5 is enough. I'm afraid Bort's master stroke is more of a master bludgeon now. Any other nominations?
Don't want to think about Bort's master strokes, thank you.
No. But you do want to think about his master bludgeon.
Oh god.
I hate everything about both of those votes, I'll be honest.
I don't know why I said Bort, I meant Brad.
Brad nominates Bort. There we go, we'll sort this out.
Brad nominates Bort. These B-based Aussie one-syllable people. Go for it, Brad.
Alright, so, sorry to do this to you, Bort, but I want to save myself. So, Bort was the starting wizard. Bort was kind enough to grant my wish. I was very disappointed not getting the wizard token, but Bort granted my wish regardless about the father stuff. But I don't want to die, so let's kill Bort, who might be the demon now, because all the swapping. Who knows?
Bort.
Alright, so in that world, I am an evil player who just outs to you, right? I would never do that.
Okay. We're now looking for 6.
You know,
do not think we'll get the votes.
We do this
Everybody can kill Bort tomorrow.
In front of Ben today,
We're trying to get the votes.
What's up, Emma?
In front of Ben today, I said that Bort was an honest man. But after Ben left, I immediately
He's not
started
enough.
berating Bort as a lion sack of shit.
Any other nominations?
If that's true, Brad, how do you explain Samantha's pings on me and Patters if Bort's the wizard?
So the savant info points to someone getting false info on night 1.
He
So
does.
that might be me.
Yeah, but that would be Brad if Brad is good, right?
5.
I
Yeah,
think
but
I
we don't think
know-
Brad is good.
Ed nominates
There's too
Resnora.
many
Ed nominates
people
Resnora.
potentially gotten false information on night 1 is the problem.
Tell us why, Ed.
I'm not convinced. I don't think Rez is a starting demon by any respect, but I really fucking hate how both of the votes today have gone. Oh, well, all 3, but I don't really. That last one was clearly not helping in terms of giving us information in terms of the voting, because we'd already got so many on Brad. But, like, I just don't like where we're at, and so I'm trying to go in a different direction. Because, to be honest, 2 days ago I thought Emma was the demon, yesterday I thought JC was the demon, and both times they've died at night. So I'm just assuming what I know is wrong. I do like I still think Patters is good, but I'm doubting everything else. The only thing I have for Resnora is the immediate fish claim, which, to be clear, Res claimed to me privately on day one, but is also in an Empath 1 and is alive. And that makes her inexorably suspicious and is probably the most under the radar person. And so I just wanted to think this through, and having had a minute to talk it out to myself, I'm not going to vote on it. Moving on.
Resnora?
Yeah, am the fisherman. Used my advice immediately because my spouse hard claimed wizard to me, and I wanted to make sure I got untainted information. I can't figure out why my information says keep an eye out for organically created misinformation instead of just misinformation. I think that's something we should probably, be looking at and trying to figure out. I'm not evil. I'm trying to figure out who out of the people left alive are evil. And I've had a bad social read on Brad since the beginning of the game. I think I said it earlier. So I'd much rather see Brad die today. I also don't have a good feeling about Samantha either.
We're looking for 6.
I want you to say that I think my information reluctantly sort of proves Resnora's good unless she's evil with specifically Milk or Malachon, and I just refuse to believe Milk.
3's not enough. I don't think you're going to lift this, guys, so I'm going to call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brad is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep. Okay. Let's get Borton here for another poisoning. Probably going to keep it on Pat, as I suspect. Hello, Bort. Who do you want to poison?
Right, so I can't figure out if Samantha is the mutant or Patters is the recluse. But I think it's more likely Samantha's the mutant. So I'm going to poison Patters.
Okay, Patters it is. Thank you. Poor old Patters. Okay, let's get Ed in here. Maybe he'll do some swaps. Some swappages. Hello, Ed. You're going to be surprised about this, but the barber has actually just died. Do you want to use the ability?
Alright, so clearly the funniest thing for me to do right now is to make Patters the wizard, right? That is just in every way the most entertaining thing to do. So we're going to do that. Let's start with that. Can we swap Beardy and Patters?
You certainly can. We might as well get your kill as well while you're here.
Yeah, that's the bit I'm unsure about. If I want to win the game, I should kill Patters right now. But if I want to have the funniest game, I should kill Resnora. So I'm gonna kill Resnora. Actually, no, I'm gonna give you this, Ben. I'm swapping Beardy and Patters. I'm killing Resnora.
Okay.
And then I'm swapping Beardy and Patters. If he thinks it through and uses his wish immediately, he gets a wish. And if he doesn't, then he missed out.
Okay, brilliant. All right, I love it. Thank you, Ed.
Respect.
All right, let's get Patters in here.
Let's get Beardy first.
Not too late. Oh, it might not be too late. It's not picking up. Hello, Patters. You are the wizard. You are good.
Sick. Nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, he didn't use it.
He would have had no idea. There's no way he would have known. What's really funny, though, if he had stayed as a wizard, what Ed doesn't know, unfortunately, is that Patters is poisoned right now. If he had left Patters as the wizard, Patters would have made a wish, been like, look, I'm proving myself, and the wish would not have worked. It would have been amazing.
It is also worth noting that Patters can't unbecome the wizard because of the price of the wizard wish.
Can't swap back. Exactly. And so we should tell Ed that he needs to do a different swap on the second one.
Okay, let's get Beardy in here and just let him know. Hello, Beardy.
Hello.
You are the amnesiac. You are evil.
Great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Cool. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's get Ed back in to tell him his second choice is illegal.
Yep.
He's not picking up. Maybe he's gone off somewhere. That's a problem. We need him in here. There we go. Sorry, Ed, but I'm afraid that your second choice is actually illegal.
I can't. Sorry, my second choice.
Your
to
second
kill.
swap choice is illegal. You
Oh.
can't swap Patters and Beardy.
Okay.
Just confirming that Patters is currently the wizard, Beardy is currently the amnesiac. You've swapped them. They cannot swap back.
So Patters is the wizard and Beardy is the amnesiac. I cannot revert those.
Beardy is whatever Patters used to be, but you can't swap them back.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. There is another funny option, and it depends. I throw myself on your mercy if I do it, and I don't want to know the answer as to whether.
Great.
How strictly are you running Night Order?
Flexibly.
Okay. So I just need to work something out quickly as to what's the most interesting in this scenario.
Do you want to talk through it?
No, because that will tell you what I want you to do. And in this scenario, there's very few situations where I don't want the storyteller to know what I want, but this is one of them.
That's fair.
So I'm considering where another swap is going to go. Because it's most funny if I do that. It's just where...
Gonna have to press you, Ed,
so
I'm afraid. Because in real life, we wouldn't have this much time, and B, we're supposed to finish in 5 minutes.
You kept my kill on res, right? So it was
yes, you've already chosen your kill, and then you make your second swap because Resnora is actually the barber, and then we tell you no, you can't make that swap.
Okay, let's swap Patters and res.
Okay, Patters and res it is. Thank you. Oh.
That's so cruel.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of great though because Patters is now a fisherman, poison fisherman. But
yep. Okay, cool. Let's get Patters in here. Hello, Patters.
Hello.
You tried to talk to me. Talk to us in the night.
I'm debating 2 wishes that I will need to do now.
Okay. Well. What I'm going to tell you first, Patters, is that you are the fisherman. You are good.
Cool. I missed my chance.
Right.
Damn it.
Okay, get Resnora in here. Hello, Resnora.
Hi.
You are the wizard. You are good.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Okay. Jesus Christ. Right, now, what bad fisherman advice are we going to give to Patters?
I mean, I think at this point the best thing we could do, and this is maybe a little bit cursed, but we could... I mean, it depends. I think Patters is having quite a game. We could give him advice about his Amni ability, which is just irrelevant at this point, but might still be kind of helpful. We could tell him that we advise him it's not too late to use a wizard wish, but that doesn't really work, but it kind of does. Because he doesn't have the wizard ability still. But if he then tries to use it, it does nothing again. That might be...
Okay, hang on. Resnora wants to talk now. Hello, Resnora.
Hi, could I make my wish now?
You're dead.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, cool.
Alright, sorry, as you wear jams.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So, yeah, I think there's a couple things we can do for advice. Just also, separately as a reminder, we do need to continue making somebody Sarah mad with our Sarah ability.
I mean, I just assume we're going to stick with Samantha and...
Well, what we could do is make Resnora mad as the fisherman.
Yeah? But then won't Samantha just come out and say, okay, this is probably just Sarah Nova stuff because I was Sarah mad yesterday?
She can, but who's going to say that they're the Plague Doctor?
I suppose, yeah. Okay, I'm happy to go with it. Alright, let's get Resnora in here. Mad about being the fisherman. Hello, yes. Resnora. The Sarah Novus has chosen to make you mad that you are the fisherman.
Okay, cool, thanks!
Okay, bye.
Cool.
Okay, so poisoned fisherman Patters. What do you think we should say to him when he inevitably asks?
I think we should basically. I actually, if you want me to handle this, I would love to just ask him what he thinks on the game and then give him advice that's just sort of neutral based on what he thinks. I think that'll be the kindest thing in this
Okay,
situation.
but make sure I'm around for it, because
Yeah,
obviously
that's
this
fine.
is a show. All right, cool. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid you find, surrounded by rusty shears and weird bits of foam that smell kind of a bit like the inside of a men's locker room, it's Resnora.
Resnora, can I ask you a quick question? Are you now the good wizard?
I am the fisherman.
Confusing.
I
Okay.
was Sarah Mad yesterday as my own role, but
Hello. I would like some fisherman advice to help me win the game.
Okay. Fisherman advice to help you win the game. Here we go. Jams, what have you got?
Well, what do you think about the game right now?
I think Bort is the demon. I think Ed is the mayor. And Samantha is probably the investigator.
Okay, your advice is to trust your gut.
Wicked. Thank you very much.
Yep. Good luck.
That's not going to help
He's
him win the
poisoned.
game. He is poisoned.
I get seen an investigator ping as the wizard.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't understand this game anymore. No.
Oh, hey, what's
Oh,
up,
hello, Bill.
everybody?
Hey, welcome to them trying to
chat.
frame me, I think. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, invited me in and then invited Brad in, I think, to make me look evil. But, you know.
The three
And then
babies
invited Milk in.
of the Southern Hemisphere.
And then invited me to make me look evil or good.
Oh,
Right,
good.
which is fine.
It's a 4-person
Welcome.
evil team.
You know
which
what? You could have
makes
wished for
sense.
that.
What a wish.
I could have wished for that. You could have wished for that.
You could have wished that everyone with a beard turned evil. That's genuinely something you could have wished.
That,
You could have wished that
why
whole
didn't...
beard evil team. You didn't think of it, but you could have.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Oh,
That's...
I
We
know.
need JC in here.
JC would have. Oh, we got to get JC.
Yeah, let's figure Jason. Easy.
Yeah, JC's in a different chat, probably trying to solve the game or something.
Oh, who
Yeah.
needs to do that?
What a
player,
loser.
sorry. Non-bearded, good. Yeah.
All right, so clearly one of us is evil, right? I mean, that's just clear.
I'm clearly at least one of us is evil. Yeah.
Well, you're not
Brad.
holding the demon token, are you? After all the swapping.
I
Not
couldn't
holding
possibly
bag?
say.
Okay.
I am looking at a mask right now.
Oh yeah.
A plague doctor mask.
Sure.
Great.
I just think a
Yeah,
greedy
yeah.
demon would be like, "What? Are you Baba Swap? I'm gonna be the wizard now." Yoink, and take it.
Or just leave.
Oh, Port just left.
I think Boss just.
Okay.
Amazing.
I think we
Amazing.
just
He
killed Bot.
brought us all together to solve the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got this, team.
Easy.
All right. What have we got? We kill Bot or?
Well, I'm a cannibal that never got any information, so I'm really helpful to this effort.
I'm a
Perfect.
town crier who got 2 days of information that. I don't understand it. I had 4 nominations and 6 nominations, and a no and a yes.
You
Yeah.
got a yes
it
on
doesn't-
who?
Patters, Emma, Milk, Bort, JC, Resnora. On day... That was day 2 noms. But if you take out day 1, which Emma and Res were both in, and a no, but if I was poisoned on night 2, who knows?
I guess one of Lyra and Samantha can be poisoned on night 1. Guess that's a
I think-
world.
How's Baba Swapping fixed?
Patters could be the starting wizard in a world where Lyra was poisoned on night 1, and they put the steward ping on the wizard
Or-
to make sure the wizard lived long enough to use the wish.
Lyra's...
Ed might be poisoned. I was told to trust my gut.
Now.
Yeah, exactly. I was told
Wait,
to trust my gut today, and I literally
Give me context. How did the storytellers know what your gut was saying?
because I was asked.
What if they just meant, "Oh, Bort is evil"?
I
What
was
if-
asked. I was asked about what I thought about the game. I went, Bort is the vigor mortis, Ed is the mayor, and Samantha's probably the investigator. And then I was told to trust my gut.
Okay. What if I told you I wasn't the investigator?
You're annoying. If that's true. You have no right to be confused about the game if you're not the investigator.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bort.
Yeah, it's Bort.
Yeah, it's Bort.
JC, you missed the all beard conversation.
That's what that was.
Welcome back, everybody,
Yeah.
except for Ed and Emma.
And Aggie.
And Aggie.
And Aggie.
You
Yeah, and Aggie.
Come on, Aggie.
Aggie.
Here we go. Thank you for coming back, Aggie. Nominations are open. There are 4 living players.
So last night, when I became the good wizard, I actually wish to become the fisherman. I got my fisherman advice today, which is to trust my gut. This was after explaining to the storytellers what I believe to be true about the game, and the things I believe to be true about the game are that Bort is the Vigor Mortis, that Ed is the mayor, and Samantha is the investigator. I fear if we go for another day, the potential of Ed becoming a poisoned mayor goes up significantly, so we should just kill the Vigor Mortis today.
Okay, question though. Oh, you think that Bort killed the...
I think Bort's killed a poisoner and a Serenovus.
So there's no wizard in play?
Then how are you a good wizard?
Yep. Well, there's a wizard in play, so literally anything's possible. So I'm not going to try and solve this game. I'm just going to trust my fisherman advice, which tells us to kill Bort.
Maybe a plague doctor died.
Can you just... Sorry, Pam.
No, I don't see another outsider anywhere on the Grim.
Yes.
So why are we killing the one outsider?
So
we have another outsider.
It's Malasha.
Who?
So there are multiple.
No,
people
that's you,
who-
Bort.
So Samantha, there are multiple people who were implying they were outsiders earlier who abruptly stopped at roughly the same time.
Right. So it seems like there are no other outsiders besides.
Or there is a wizard wish that is making all the outsiders claim not to be outsiders suddenly.
And that might therefore suggest the one person still claiming outsider
is not an outsider.
Yeah.
Ed, you've got your hand
What?
up, please.
Yeah.
What?
Can we just go on Bart for that face alone?
Can you just talk me through... Pats, can you talk me through last night from your perspective from scratch? Because I jumped twice, I've arrived in the middle of it.
Okay. In the night, I was woken up and was told, "You are the good wizard." I then decided to go, "I wish to be the fisherman," which is why we now have 2 fishermen. I then woke up. I told people this. I then went to get my fisherman advice. I explained what I thought to be true about the game to the storytellers, and then they said, "Trust my gut."
Second call for
thank you.
nominations.
That makes way more sense than I thought you were saying.
Oh, Patters, I think I know what's going on. Okay, I trust you, but maybe let's not go for the mayor.
I nominate Bort.
Patters. Do you have anything to add to why you've nominated Bort?
Samantha is trying to make me not trust my gut, which is weird. Let's kill Bort, who I believe to be the Vigor Bortis. It's in the name, and also, let's kill Bort.
Okay, Bort.
Right, so 2025 is new year, new me, and I decided that for 2025, I was going to tell only the truth and only ever draw blue tokens. That's all.
Okay. All right, we are looking for 2 votes.
Why don't we just do this tomorrow, though?
Samantha, you
Why
sound
does
like the
everyone
most
wanna do this
evil
today?
person I've ever heard in my life right now.
I just don't understand why we're killing in Final Four.
Trust my gut, Samantha. That's what the storyteller told me.
Just loves it when we kill him for it.
You're not a fisherman. You literally told me you didn't make a wizard wish.
I lied.
Samantha. We're all in on this one way or the other. We're either sinking or swimming together. Just accept it.
I'm afraid the time for discussion has ended because Bort has received 10 votes, which means Bort is executed and dies.
Die.
And the game is inevitably over. Oh my god, what a game. I'm afraid that most of you will be devastated to learn that the evil team has won.
Why did we do that?
You
I
should-
just realized,
wasn't it, Samantha?
Vigor Mortis just died.
Vigor Mortis.
Would the demon like to barber swap anyone?
Yeah, can I make Samantha the good wizard?
I'm
by swapping Rez and Samantha, please.
Cool. Hopefully Samantha wished for a grim reveal because now you're getting it.
So, where do we even begin? I genuinely don't know. Brad was the empath, I guess, who was poisoned on night 1, then unpoisoned, then repoisoned, then unpoisoned, creating a binary sequence of numbers, zeros and ones. It should have been a 0 for the entire game for Brad. Lyra was our steward, who on night 1 learned that JC was good. JC was our plague doctor, who gave Jams and me the Serenovus ability, which we used to force Samantha to continue lying about being the investigator. And then to make Resnora, the newly minted dead good wizard, claim to be the fisherman. Patters was the wizard for a moment before he got switched with Resnora to become the fisherman. Unfortunately, Bort was poisoning him on that night, which is why Jams told him to trust his gut. You should not have trusted his gut. However, Bort did not begin the game as the poisoner. Bort began the game as the wizard and made his wish of, I wish for every player in the game to have the barber's ability. We decided that the price for that would be that no evil player was allowed to be swapped more than once, and the clue was that we were going to describe deaths with barber-related things. However, Ed was then made the new wizard the following day, and his wish was that the price of Bort's wish would go away. So we decided that the price of that wish was that no player was allowed to be the same minion twice. And then, finally, Beardy gained the wizard's ability, and his wish was that all outsiders have the mutant ability, and it is amended with even if dead at the end of it, which is why all of the outsiders very briskly stopped claiming to be an outsider, the other one of which was Marshan. However, Beardy did see out the final moments of the game as an evil amnesiac, because Ed, our player who started as a poisoner but finished as the imp, chose to swap Beardy with Patters, and then upon Resnora's death, swap Patters with Resnora, because of course everybody had the barber's ability. Emma was our savant, who got some useful information, and Milk was our cannibal, who was a mutant and then dead. And that was a game with a wizard in it.
That was a game.
Hey,
Well
I'm
done,
proud of us.
everybody.
We solved out all that wizard stuff basically.
Yep,
Like we
we did.
basically
I
knew what the
put
wizard.
Beardy on my ping, so...
You did, but
Yeah,
I was
good
there.
job.
I was the
came
wizard
out-
when you gave that ping out, but I didn't start as the wizard.
Oh, Patters, you might want to know your wizard ability, your amnesiac ability. It was, in fact, each night guess a word. You learn if it was in the wizard's wish, and we gave you an extra an extra guess every time a new wizard wish was made, which is why you got to do it once, then twice, then 3 times.
Wow.
There's also something beautiful about being told you are the imp and having to be like, do I get to kill in order to find out whether I was barber swapped or star passed to?
I had a conversation with JC the last day where I was like, it's Bort unless it's Ed, and Bort's a minion. And I wish I'd paid more attention to that.
We had to go when Patters gave the fisherman advice. It's like, I mean, we might as well full send it because it's one or the other. We can't.
Yep.
Yeah, knowing you were the farmer,
I was still hoping to get.
Samantha.
I was still hoping to get killed until the final 3.
If you had
and
told
then
me
we
you were
would
the
just know.
farmer on that final day, I might have not trusted my gut.
Yeah, I would have wanted to kill
Instead,
Barbara.
you said, "What if I'm not the investigator?" I said, "I would be very annoyed."